Here we have one of my all-time favorites. We wrapped this car almost about a year ago, and it's just great to see the cars come back in the same condition as they've left the workshop, although a little bit dirtier. Maybe a few stone chips on the front, though it's been prevented by the paint protection that we use. What we're doing is we're replacing the film as well as the wrap underneath, and as you can see, the paint protection product is there applied over the top of the vinyl wrap to protect it against stone chips. It's a matte finish, so it complements the wrap. It doesn't take away from the matte finish of the wrap itself as well. Comes in a gloss as well. The gloss actually has a self-healing top coat, so any light abrasions, swirl marks, those sorts of things, they disappear in the sun. That's the advantage of using this beautiful product. Now, to remove, comes off quite easily with a little bit of heat or steam. Let's have a look as to how easy we can take this film off. So there you go, and this is actually vinyl underneath this wrap, so it's not even damaging the vinyl. It's not lifting up the vinyl underneath, and you can see it's doing its job just by preserving that finish. No scratches, no stone chips. What we're doing here is we're removing this 3M matte aluminium film. We want to replace it with a new piece of film. What we're going to show you today is just how easy it is to remove the film. The minimum amount of time required, the minimum amount of effort, all you really need is a heat source just to soften up film. If it's a hot day, that works really well as well. You don't even need a heat gun. So what we're going to try and do is pick at an edge, and we're going to heat up an area. Just that way it's broadening the heated film, and then we just pull away at it. So let's start the process. What we want is to start with a good amount of film. We want to make sure that we can get at least 3 or 4 fingers underneath the film. If you only start with one and pinch at it, it's going to break away on you, so it's good to get a few fingers under there. So if it snaps like that, it means that it needs a little bit more heat. Look at that, perfect paint underneath. It's really important to monitor your film and obviously keep it nice and clean. It's really important to wash your vehicle weekly. If you don't do that, dirt will sit on the film, and what will happen is the pores open and shut. You want to eliminate the dirt getting into the pores, because then what will happen is it will start to break down within the film. But yeah, if you see any signs of corrosion or the film breaking down, please contact us, and we'll give you some good advice. Alright, so all we've got here is another 3M matte grey aluminium piece. We've pre-cut this to approximately 2 meters. The bonnet size is about 1.7. Want a bit of bleed and overhang, so we have room to position the film. We have room to give it a bit of tension over the corners and the edges. So the bonnet's been cleaned with Avery surface cleaner. It's got some isopropyl alcohol in there. It's good just to decontaminate the surface, get rid of any dust and debris. And what we do is, we can do this one man, but also two. And what we do is you just pull off the liner. We don't want this to fluff around in the wind too much, so what we're going to do is we're going to flip it so the adhesive is facing down, and that way we don't have any dust falling down on the adhesive side. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this in place just like that. I like to call this a sheeting method. So what we're doing is we're just going to try and create a flat surface as you would with basically a bed sheet. So just pull that all in the right areas. It's a little bit of a funny bonnet because it's got the scoop in there, so we just got to be mindful of that. So we may not get it all down on the one go perfectly flat, but we can at least try, and then with a bit of heat, that will help us get it nice and smooth.